Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in behind closed doors. Hey, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I literally just hit the live button. Welcome in. Welcome to prayer and preparation for the week. How are you, friend? How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. So glad that you are here, friend. Tell me how your Sunday night is going so far. I love this Sunday night. We are going to be praying over our finances. The topic tonight that we are going to be talking about is how I'm good, hanging in there. Glad I finally caught a live. Oh, you've been trying to catch a live, friend. Well, I'm truly glad that you are here. I'm glad that you caught a live too, as well. And I always like the Sunday lives because, instead of me teaching like budgeting and stuff like that, it is all about prayer and preparation of the week. As you can see, the board, it says behind closed doors, you're stressing about money. So tonight is really going to be about, I feel like God had laid on my heart. A lot of us are stressing about money behind closed doors. A lot of us are have so much anxiety and guilt when it comes down to our money. So I just felt like I definitely wanted to talk about it tonight. So I'm just truly glad that you are here, friend. I'm glad that you caught alive. But if you I did update my bio. So if you ever want to know my schedule for my lives, it is in the bio. I'll put it out, updated my bio. So glad that you are here, friend. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in the room. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. And if you can share out the live, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you didn't get your daily heart me points, if you get your daily heart me points, that's just kind of let TikTok know. I think it'll alert you when I go live. And I'm just going to share out my live. Welcomes to all the people on the YT. Good evening, good evening, good evening tonight. This is our prayer and preparation live, y'all. It is a Sunday night, you guys, and I hope that your Sunday went well. Let me see. I'm just gonna share out my live, you guys. Yeah, I'm so super excited. I just want to make sure. Going through. Um, Oh, thank you so much, Joanne, for coming in. Oh, thank you, Joy, for reposting Courageous Beef. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate everyone for being here tonight. Also, put in the chat. Good evening, people on the YT. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I literally just started my live. Thank you so much. If you guys could tap out the screen, if we can share it out. I actually am going to share out my live, but put in the chat where you are watching me from, what city you're watching me from. Truly appreciate everyone for being here tonight, though. I really do. um Let me see, you guys. I'm just sharing out my live. If you can also share out the live, tap the screen, you guys. Truly appreciate it. But in the mean and between time, if we can put the city that we are watching from, so I can know where you guys are watching from. So I can know. Hold on, guys. Um, um, Hold on, you guys. I am just sharing out my lives. Uh, I'm just sharing it out, y'all. Copy. Um, okay. I'm just sharing out the live, you guys. Give me 1 second. And again, you can put in the chat where you guys are watching me from. So I can know. Uh, Okay. Why is it? Oh man. Oh man. Let me see. I'm just sharing out my live, y'all. I'm so sorry. See, I wish it was an easier way to share out this live than having to type these messages in, y'all. I really wish it was. Because this always tripped me up. I feel like the first couple minutes of the live, and especially for people that's in the room. Please forgive me. I can't see who's in the chat or if y'all typing in there yet. Again, I'm just trying to share out the live, y'all. It is Sunday evening though, y'all. How was your Sunday? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. How was your Sunday? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully you guys are trying to be prepared for the work week. Tomorrow is Monday. Let me see. Okay. All right. Denise, thank you so much for joining, friend. I'm just gonna catch up and see. Memphis, Joy, you're from Memphis. Okay, nice. Memphis, I am on the East Coast, friend. Thank you so much for joining. I am on the East Coast. I am in Philly, Memphis, so that is nice. I've never been here. How is the weather over there? I've never been to Memphis, friend. Tell me how the weather right now. Is it cold? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know, friend. Again, I'm just still sharing out the live. I'm going to look at, let me see something. Okay. Everybody else. All right, y'all. Let me see. I'm catching up on a message. I'm sorry. Let's see. Memphis. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Special Nobody for joining. Denise Jones, thank you for being here. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. All right, you guys. Welcome in. So super excited for everyone to be here. I was just sharing on my live, doing all of the things. Archie Williams, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate it. If you guys could tap out the live and also share it out so that more moms can come in to the room. If you guys could tap out the live again and share it out, repost it, do all of the things. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So tonight's live, you guys, I feel like my Sunday lives are just always so important to me, you guys. And it's just a way, I feel like, us as moms, us as busy women that are constantly on the go, especially for me. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Little Daddy, thank you so much for coming in. And again, if you guys just came into the room, if you could tap out the live, if you could share it out, it helps me. Hey everyone, happy spectacular Sunday sunset. Hey, welcome in, Miss Jessie. Thank you for getting your heart, me friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the repost, friend. Truly appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. So again, y'all, tonight we are going to talk about behind closed doors. A lot of us may be stressing about money. Thank you so much for the roses. Rose are red. I love that name. Jazzy J. Welcome in. Welcome into everybody that is here tonight. Truly appreciate it. Auntie Peach, thank you so much for joining. Miss Jessie, thank you so much for the autumn love, you guys. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So tonight's live, behind closed doors, are you stressing about money? I just want to ask that question. So many of us, y'all, look strong. You show up for work, You take care of your kids. You handle everything. Clyde, thank you so much for coming in, friend, and joining the fan club. Truly appreciate you. Thank you for the populars, friend. Truly appreciate you for the autumn love. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Roses are red. Thank you so much for liking the live, friend. Thank you so much for all of the autumn love. And again, I'm talking about, a lot of us, you guys, behind closed doors are suffering in silence. A lot of us behind closed doors are struggling in reference to our money. Okay. If you are a busy mom, if you are a busy woman, put in the chat, if behind closed doors, are you stressing about your money, friend? Put it in the chat. You can raise your hand. Listen, I will be the first to admit it. There were many of days and many seasons. Child, Miss Jessie, listen, child. Yes. Listen, it is just, we live in a culture, you guys, where we just have to have it all together. Like, we just have to have it all together. We have to have the smile and all of that. But a lot of us are suffering behind the scenes, you guys. A lot of us are struggling when it's hard. Yes, it is, Miss Jessie. I know, friend. It is extremely hard, you guys. That's why tonight, you guys, that's why Sundays Live is always so important to me. And I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh, a lot of people will come in and be like, man, I was stressing about my money. Luna, thank you so much for being here, friend. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. But I wanted to just say, you guys, hey, beautiful friend. Hi, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. And, I just wanted to say, like, a lot of us look strong, you guys. You show up for work, you take care of your kids, you handle everything. But the truth is, when it's quiet at night and nobody's around, your mind starts racing. You're wondering how to stretch what's left, how to fix what's broken, and how to keep smiling when you're silently worrying inside. Let me know if that resonated for someone. Let me know, you guys, in the chat if it has resonated for someone, if you are silently struggling when it comes to your finances. It may not be finances, friend. Let's say it's maybe something you're struggling with in reference to family. It could be in reference to your job. It can be a reference to your kids. Everybody, it just can be all of the things. And then if for real, y'all, it could be all of the things, right? It could be all of it at once. Like, oh my gosh, God, I'm struggling with my money. I'm struggling with family. I'm struggling with the job, and it can just be so overwhelming that you be like, Lord, like, I just, listen, I don't know what I'm going to do. So tonight is so important that we leave it at the foot of God, you guys. Tonight, Sundays are so important to me. And these Sundays that we are praying over our week, entering our week, strong, but also, praying about these things and leaving it at the altar, y'all. Leaving it at the altar. And I know it's so easier said than done, you guys. I know it's easier said than done, but I just want to encourage somebody tonight that you are not alone. You're not lazy. You're not failing. You may just be tired of pretending you're okay when really you trying to hold it together. But tonight, I want to remind you, God sees what's happening behind those closed doors, friend. Oh my gosh, I want you to know God sees what's happening behind those closed doors. He hears every tear, every how I'm going to make it, every moment you wanted to give up. Let me know in the chat, you guys, if you just felt like this week you just wanted to give up. Let me know if this is resonating with anybody. Like, let me know if you just tired of just trying to just act like you got it together, y'all. Listen, we all maybe struggle. Yes. Friend, we are all maybe struggling with something. But tonight we're not going to stress. We are going to surrender, you guys, and we're going to invite God into our finances, into our plans this week. Okay. So I always love Sundays. The week is ahead. How can we be prepared, you guys? You know what I mean? Like, how can we be, Adrena, thank you so much for coming in, friend. How can we be a little bit more prepared this week? Okay. So So one of the things, you guys, for people that always are in my live, you know how I start my live. I always usually start with a couple engagement questions, you guys. But I feel like, these ones are maybe a little bit different. But I want to say, how are you feeling about this upcoming week? Parker, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you feeling about this upcoming week, you guys? Are you excited for this upcoming week? Are you like, you know what, I'm stressed and it's already Sunday and we not even going into the work? Mara, thank you so much for joining. Let me know in the chat, how are you feeling about this upcoming week? I know a lot of us, we have the 9 to 5. Your girl work 9 to 5. Okay, I work actually longer. Stressing. Oh, friend, no. Just follow. Thank you so much, Mara, for following. Friend, thank you so much for liking the live. Friend, truly appreciate you being stressing. Oh, friend, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, you guys. I know it's hard. A lot of us are stressing about different things. Let me know who else in the chat. How are you feeling about this upcoming week? I don't know why I just popped out, you guys. I'm like co-streaming on the YT. I'm nervous. Oh, kind of excited. Got a new part-time job, but a little stressed as well. Oh, so we got a mix of emotions here. So congratulations, Mara, on the new part-time job, friend. Let's celebrate that. We want to celebrate all of the wins. Nervous, trying to Joy, I like that. Trying to focus on what's in your control, friend. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Because I know it's so hard and so easy to stress about things, period, like, any other things, but it's like we have to remind ourselves that we only can control what we can control. We can't control nobody's else decisions, nobody else behaviors, none of that. So just trying to focus on what you can control. Thank you. Took a year to find one. Oh my gosh. You know what? A lot of people that I've been hearing that have been like laid off or maybe lost their jobs, that they are taking a long time to find work. They are taking a long time to find work. And I just think it's in 2025, you guys. I see so many people that are taking like over 6 months to find work, and they're qualified, they have experience, and they're just really, I just really think that we're in just a bad season right now where, a lot of people are maybe out of work and it's just taking them a long time to find work. So again, congratulations, friend, that you finally found something, and continuously seek God for it, because he definitely is going to continue to see open doors. But it also makes us, you guys, others that do have jobs, a little bit more thankful. Like, you know what, Lord, you may be stressed at the job. It is real out here, but I'm trying to trust God's timing. I know it's real out here, friend. I know it is. I know it is. And trusting God's timing sometimes can be very hard. It really can be very hard, you guys. And that's why we got to constantly stay in our hands and knees and prayers, you guys. Constantly, constantly, constantly. So let me see. So I feel like let me see. Do you ever feel like I feel like these questions kind of do you ever feel like this is a good one, you guys. Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right, but still struggling? Angela, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate it. Truly, truly appreciate you. Tonight we are just talking about prayer and preparation of the week, and we are praying over our finances. We are talking about being prepared for the week. And the question I just asked is, do you ever feel like you're doing everything right but still struggling? Do you ever feel like, you know what, I'm doing everything you ask, God, like everything. I'm praying, I'm trusting you, I'm doing all of the things, but I'm still struggling, God. I'm still struggling. Yes, put it in the chat if it has resonated with you. Like, listen, I'm trying to trust you, God. I'm trying to believe that you are gonna come, on time. You're gonna get these bills paid. Okay, you're gonna help me get out of debt, God. I've had my finances automated for a few years now, but I'm realizing it's time to make some changes. Okay, friend. And it's nothing wrong with pivoting. It's nothing wrong with pivoting. I always tell people, like, when it comes down to your budget, when it comes down to your finances, that it constantly has to change, because it really just depends on the season that you're in, right? It depends on the season that you're in, what's working for you, what's not working for you, constantly reevaluating, what's working for you. So I think it's just very important. I filed bankruptcy and still trying to get on track. You filed bankruptcy, friend. Okay, I know that's hard, especially filing bankruptcy, and I know you can't really buy anything for 7 years. So I don't know where you're at in that process, but I know it's hard to get things on track. But I know that when filing that, I don't know if you filed a chapter 7, I think it is. I don't know if you're like on payment plans or anything like that, but I know it may be hard to get back on track. Kate Healing, thank you so much for chapter 7. Okay, you filed chapter 7. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, does that come with payment plans? I'm pretty sure it does. But also know that once you're done with it, like, you can. Oh, okay, you can. Okay. I know a little bit about bankruptcy, friend. I don't know a lot about it, but I know a little bit about it. But if we can like out the live, you guys, and share it out. But I kept my car. Oh, okay, nice. So you kept your car. Okay, that's really good. You kept your car. So that's good. That's good, friend. Thank you so much for liking the live, you guys, and sharing it out. Okay, so let me see. So drop it in the chat, praying hands, you guys, if you are ready to release the stress tonight. If you just are ready to be like, God, you know what? Got my first new credit card. It's a process, not impossible though. Oh, nice, friend. Nice. So you got your first new credit card. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people, like, you still can rebound after the okay, brain hits. You still can rebound after bankruptcy. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some time. Thank you so much for the praying hands, you guys. If you are ready to release the stress tonight, if you are like, listen, this is just too much. Whatever you guys are stressing over, whatever you're worrying at, we are going to leave it at the foot of the altar, you guys. We're going to leave it there tonight. We are going. Now, I know it's like, and again, I feel like it's just so easier said than done. But it's like we're going to talk about some practical tips that we can do. And one of the things that I want to say is, the tips that I want to say, when we could start with number 1, is separate your stress from your situation. So whatever the situation is, sometimes it's not the money, it's the pressure. Sometimes it may not be the family, but it may be like whatever the issue is. So one of the things that I want you guys to think about is, how can I separate the stress from the situation, right? Like, how can I separate the stress from the situation? And I know it's probably easier said than done, but one of the things that we can do is, when it comes down, let's say for an example, you're stressing about the money or whatever it is, you can sit in silence for 2 minutes before you touch a bill, before you even look at your bills. That's one of the things. If you're stressing about money, let's just say it's a job situation, you guys, and you're stressing about your job. You may want to, whatever the issue is at your job, you may just really want to pause and really reflect about what is the issue, right? Like, is it manager? Is it like the co-workers? And really ask God to give you wisdom and guidance to what you should do next. What should you do next? If we can separate our stress from our situation. And then sometimes, you guys, when we always like want to go busy, like busy, we got to work, we got to do something. Sometimes, you guys, we got to just slow down a little bit. I know, listen, and I'm talking to your girl, okay? Your girl be constantly on the go doing this. Oh, I got to do this. And sometimes it's so good to just slow down and really reflect, you guys. Really reflect on what's going on, what's the situation, and ask God to give you guidance, ask God to give you peace about it. I know this week, you guys, especially I know it's a lot of content creators here in the live, you guys. So this week I really, especially over the weekend, y'all, I really said to myself that I am going to unplug on the days, a forced sit down with this government shutdown. Oh, you got a forced sit down, friend. And you know what, you guys, sometimes, and I'm just gonna say it, you guys, sometimes God be having to force us to sit down, right? He be sitting up there telling you, like, I think this is my first Sunday night live with you, and you're helping so much. Oh, Luna, thank you so much, friend. Yeah, my Sunday lives are just a little bit differently from people that are used to coming into my lives. I get the Sunday scaries bad. Oh, friend. Well, you are in the right place, friend. Yes, my Sunday, mine's too. Yeah. The Sunday lives, I feel like, you guys, the Sunday lives are just always so different, but it's definitely like, I feel like when I look at my analytics and all of the things, like it's just needed. And because I'm so big on, there's one thing to talk about personal finance and talk about, but there's another thing to not only just to invite God into it, but to pray about the things, right? I could tell you guys for years, I've journaled and I've prayed consistently, you guys. Not just like off and on, like constantly was on my hands and knees in prayer. Like, God, I got more bills than money. God, I'm stressed about the job. Man, I had a lot of coworker stress. Even for my last job, you guys, I left a 6-figure job, y'all. I left a 6-figure job and worked at home and took a $10 pay cut, you guys. So I know about the stress of a job. I know about the income when you have to trust God in a way. When you have to trust God in a way, but your peace, whoever I'm speaking to tonight, your peace matters. Your peace matters, you guys. I just really think about the times where, like, and especially as a single mom, y'all, like I literally walked away from a 6-figure job as a single mom. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, God, but my peace was taken at that job. It was just too much going on. If anybody know in healthcare, y'all just know how it is in healthcare. It's just crazy sometimes in some of these hospitals. And listen, love that. You're brave. Listen, I told people, listen, the one thing I'm going to tell you guys is I'm never going to tell you guys nothing that I haven't personally done myself, right? I always, whatever I'm educating, whatever I'm talking about, this is something I've personally done. So I know how it is to trust God in a way, y'all, to be like, Lord, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do in reference to finances. I'm worrying about this, but my peace was everything, y'all. Like I was literally stressed out at my job. Like, and again, it was so hard to walk away from the money. It was so hard to walk away from the money, but I had to. But let me tell you on the other side of it, friend, let me tell you how when I left that job, God still paid each and every one of my bills. It was never late. Whatever you're stressing about, friend, whatever it is, it may not be finances, it may be family. You may want to restore that relationship with whoever. You may want to look for a new job. You may have to take a pay cut, you guys. Some of us may be dealing with some health issues. Whatever it is, I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but whatever it is, I am telling you guys to be on the other side of it. Welcome in, Miss Leslie. Welcome in, that God still can provide. We serve a God that's a healer, you guys. Whatever it is, I know I have family members right now that is battling cancer, and I'm just constantly praying for one of my family members, and God, she was in remission for a while, and I'm praying that God will definitely do it again. So a lot of us may be struggling silently in a way. It may be job, it may be family, whatever the thing is, but tonight we want to leave it at the altar, you guys. We want to leave it at the altar. We gonna leave it at the altar. We definitely are. And again, one of the things, Smooth Coco, thank you so much for coming in, friend. Truly appreciate you. And then, so one of the things, hi, hey, faithful. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for getting your fan club, friend. Hey, 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 hey. Tonight is all about prayer and preparation. And if you are stressing about money behind closed doors, or maybe you're stressing about, you know, who knows, maybe you're just stressing about all of the things, family, health, job, whatever it is that you are stressing about, we are definitely going to pray about it, and we want to leave it at the altar. So another thing, you guys, that I wanted to talk about is like, journaling has been so important to me, you guys. It has got me. Thank you so much for the populars. It has gotten me through many a seasons, y'all. And journaling also is another form of like, it's stress reliever. I feel like, it relieves the stress. Me too. Yes, Luna. Oh my gosh, I love to journal, y'all. And especially when I tell people all the time, like when you journal and you write things down and you go back and you'll be like, you know what? Like I was so stressed in that season, but God came back. It's always such a like, a diary, or, for you to remember the place that you were in and see how God came through. So I definitely um, right. Yes. It's so therapeutic. Or we said Karthik. I probably ain't pronounced that word right, Luda, but you mean like so therapeutic? Because I'm thinking like so therapeutic. Yes. I always tell people like journaling has been one of the game changers for me. And I've been journaling for 15 years, you guys. I can go back. So to welcome in, friend, welcome in. You are new to my room. I think you're new to my room. Or maybe you've been here. Welcome in, friend. Tonight we are talking about praying about our week this week, and preparing as much as we can. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you. So one of the things that I said, yes, like therapeutic, yes, look, Luna, I was like, what is that? Yes. And so one of the things, you guys, that I was saying that, we may have to slow down a little bit. Let me know, like we may have to slow down a little bit. I know for a lot of us, just moms, just as busy women, just as women, period, that we are always constantly on the go. We always are just constantly doing something. And it's just like, we got to slow down. We got to slow down. We got to really think about, what we need to do, put priorities in place. And another thing too, you guys, that I want to say is write down what's actually worrying you. When you think about journaling, write down what's actually worrying you, maybe with your finances. Thank you so much for the autumns, friend. Truly appreciate you. Not the numbers, but the emotions. Like what is actually, oh, my life goal was met. Thank you so much, you guys. Like if you think about like, your finances, or whatever is worrying you, think about the emotions behind it. Is it fear? Is it guilt? Is it shame? Are you just being overwhelmed? Try to think about what the exact emotion is. Let me know in the chat, you guys. I think you guys have put it in there before, but let me know what emotions may be really worrying you. Like, are you fearful of something? Are you feeling guilty about something? Like, you know what? I'm really feeling guilty about that. Are you feeling shameful? Like, you know what? I'm feeling so shamed in this area. Or you may be feeling like I'm just completely overwhelmed. If you're just like, I'm just completely overwhelmed, let me know in the chat, you guys. Let me know. And fear of unknown on a big proposal I have Monday 10/20. I think I remember hearing you say that it's a mixture, friend. Okay, I remember you saying that, Luna. Fear of unknown of this proposal. I remember you saying that, friend. I truly remember it. But listen, I'm trying to look at the date. Okay, so 10/20. So you have some time, friend. But remember what fear is. I want you guys to remember one thing. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So if you have any fear on whatever it is, fear about your money, fear about your job, fear about your health, remember, fear looming over me since August. Oh, friend. Yeah, yeah. But God casts out, he says the spirit of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's false. Whatever it is. I want you to know, friend, that God has equipped you to be prepared for this proposal, and you are going to do well. Fear is the sign of the enemy. He wants us to be fearful of things. He wants us to just be all, shaken and worried about it. But just know that we serve a God that equipped you already. He already went before you. Like, he's already telling you, what, that proposal, you want to do well on it. Whatever it is, if you worrying about that next paycheck, God has already came before us and said, don't worry. It says, cast all our fears onto him. I'm just reading the comments. Overwhelmed when you're the person in your family and friends that has it all together. Friend, Joy, when I tell you, friend, I completely understand. Completely understand, friend. Like, what, like, I don't even know how else to say it. Like, I just completely understand. I am that. I am her. I am the one that constantly in my family, constantly, you guys, that are just like, oh, like, can you help me with this? Can you do this? Can you do this? On top of being a mom. So I may be pulled in one way in reference to my kids. I'm pulled in another way, siblings, friends, cousins, all of the things. Cast all fears onto him. I wrote that down. Yes. Because, fear is not of God. It's not of God. And he wants us to cast it onto him. Because again, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's not real. You are already equipped. God has he's got you, and you're going to do well. And we're going to speak those things into existence. And sometimes you guys, you may have to, write down some small affirmations about it. So, it can honestly, so your heart and mind can connect, right? Because your heart may be feeling another way, and your mind is feeling something different. And we want them to connect, because your heart may be feeling like, you know what, I got this, but my mind is just playing tricks on us. So we want our heart and mind to align. So sometimes we got to speak those things into existence as so they are, even though we don't see it though, right? Even though we don't see it, we don't feel it, but we have to know the God that you serve, right? The God that we serve. He is going to go before you. And again, whatever it is, if it's a job related, if it's finances related, if you are like, Lord, like, I'm just, I barely got it, God. I don't even know how you going to stretch it. Like, I just don't even know, God. Like, I'm drowning in debt. God, I'm just drowning in debt, and I just need you to fix it. God, I need you for a financial blessing. Like, I need a blessing, because I feel like all of us in 2025, who not want to raise, okay? Put your hand in the chat if you don't want a raise in 2025, yo. We all are going to be praying about a financial breakthrough, okay? Who does not want a financial breakthrough in 2025, you guys? And especially now, too, it's like, the holiday season and everything going on, and everything are just so expensive. Give me that raise. Yes, friend. Yes. It's you and me both. We all need to give me that raise. God, come before me. You know what I mean? Yes, we all need it, you guys, all of us. So I'm praying for a financial breakthrough from everybody in the room, everybody watching on the replay. Truly appreciate it. So again, I think it's just so important to, whatever emotions that you're feeling around fear, guilt, or shame, or just being overwhelmed. Another thing that we can just pray is that God, help me see clearly, right? Whatever it is, guilt, shame, or overwhelm, help me see clearly and lead me in peace. These are one of the things that we can pray about. And remember, peace comes before the plan. God can't bless what's led in panic, right? So know that peace comes before the plan. So ask God for peace, and then allow him to give you the plan. You love that. Oh, okay, thanks, Joy. Ask God for the peace before you plan. Because remember, God can't bless what's led in panic. So we want him to bless it, but we don't want to be in the panic mode. So we definitely want to be in peace. And then another thing, you guys, I want to say is choose progress, not perfection. We don't have to fix it all in one day. Just take one step. So what I would say to you, friend Luna, if you're still on here, friend, I would say take one step towards you being prepared for the proposal, whatever it is. If it's maybe you need to read something, you need to research something, whatever it is, take one step daily for you to be prepared a little more for. And then also, I think that will release some anxiety and some fear too, as well, because you're like, you know what, I'm taking some actionable steps. And I know you probably thinking like, oh, it's getting closer to the deadline. And sometimes that could bring up a lot of more anxiety, right? It's closer to the deadline. Maybe somebody's like, Lord, this bill while listening to you, dear friend. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Ready, who's that? I'm sorry. I'm just making sure. Ready, set, go. Glow. Oh, I love that name. Ready, set, glow. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. Yes, like choose progress over perfection. And I think that can just go with oh, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Love that name. Ready, set, glow. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Thank you again, everybody, for liking out the live and sharing it out. You guys truly appreciate it. I think I gotta reset my goal, you guys, which I know TikTok was telling me add a goal now. I know, add the goal. Hold on. I think this is like in my gift gallery, y'all. But you know what I said? I ain't gonna be stressed about these leagues, y'all. I ain't gonna do it. I was like, I'm not gonna be stressed about the leagues. I'm not gonna be stressed about the leagues. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Ready, set, glow. How are you? I think you are new to my room, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. But tonight, my live tonight is about prayer and preparation over the week. So behind closed doors, are you stressing about money? Tonight's live. I'm just so big on having practical steps for us to do about our money. But Sundays is all about prayer and preparation. How can you prepare for the week? How can you sit? Anything that you are worried about, friend, anything that you just need to leave at the foot of God, at his, at the altar. That's what we are talking about. A couple things, practical steps that I said, about journaling. Journaling is another way to just release some anxiety. You can just write down some things that you may be worried about this week, and asking God for, just clearly to help you, to give you strength, to give you peace, and also to choosing progress, not perfection. Just taking one step where, I always tell people, if we could just be 1% better than we were today, 1% better than you're ahead of most. If you could just be 1% better than you were yesterday, then we're doing something right, you guys. 1% better. So this week, you can pick one small financial focus of the week. One focus. Think about one of the things that you want to focus on for you in reference to your finances, guys, this week, and put it in the chat. What you want to focus on this week? Maybe it's like, I'm just gonna track my expenses. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, your girl need to track her expenses. I said, ooh, I need to get it together. I need to get it together. So let me know in the chat. Do y'all track your expenses, y'all? Let me know if y'all tracking those expenses. Let me know in the chat. What is one financial focus that you want to focus on this week? Or what's one focus that you want to just focus on, period? It may not be finances. Maybe it's just something else. Put it in the chat. Oh, Flora, said she? Oh, okay. Welcome in. Not anymore. Don't judge me. Listen, friend, who are you saying? I'm saying the same thing too. I'm saying the same thing. I'm the budget coach, and I'm telling you how to track your expenses, and I don't track my expenses. Don't judge me. Listen, no judgment, no shame over here. In this room, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. Okay, we listen, we don't judge. But I need to track my expenses, y'all. I listen. I'm not even gonna lie. I need to track my expenses. But y'all, I'm definitely coming out with this budget template that's coming out this week, you guys, and it allows you to track your expenses a little bit easier. And the app, it's a budget template, but you could use it on your phone, and it also has like a smart calendar on it. So your girl been working behind the scenes, because I did have one on my It's pinned on my page, but I got a better one. I put myself in TT Coin Gel as well as Whatnot app gel. No spending. Oh, I know. Listen, friend, and we are doing a no spend. I don't think you guys were here. What was it? Friday. I think we did right. I'm gonna do a no spend November. So let me know if you guys are interested. Because a lot of people were like, oh, I don't know if I could do the no spend the whole entire month. So we're gonna do no spend. Aiden, welcome. Oh, listen, y'all. My gosh. I'm about to say Aiden, welcome in, but that is my freaking 50. I can't do that. I know. Well, wait, friend. Joy, listen. Wait a minute, friend. We're gonna do a no spend November, but only on the weekends. Because a lot of people were like, oh, that's a little too much. And I still want us to be successful. So we're gonna do, excuse me, a no spend on the weekend in November. Because I know the days and maybe like, you know what, I just can't do that. I just can't do that. So that's why I was like, on Saturdays and Sundays, we'll do a no spend. Okay, yes. Because a lot of people were like, ooh, that's a lot, Janine. And a lot of people are like, ooh, I don't know if I could do the no spend. Because basically with the no spend, you are not spending anything extra. Like no eating out, no DoorDash, no Amazon, no nothing. None of that. So no extra spend, but I feel like we can do it on the weekends, you guys. Like on Saturdays and Sundays, you put yourself in the no spend. Like I'm not going to spend anything extra, only on the, the bare minimums, whatever it is. If you have a bill that's due on the weekend, of course, pay the bill, groceries and stuff like that, but nothing extra. No shopping in the TT shop, y'all. No Amazon shopping, you guys. Not on the weekends, okay? So we are going to try to do that in November. So if you are interested, let me know. Let me know. We got to have a little bit of discipline, y'all. A little bit of discipline. And especially in November, that's Thanksgiving, you guys. I know that's going to be hard for a lot of people. And I think it's Black Friday, right, y'all? I'm pretty sure. So we're going to see how that go. We are going to see how that go. Okay. So, yeah, the no spend. Yup. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, oh, yeah. So I know it's probably going to be hard for people, but I guess the weekend start on what? The Saturday. So if you be like, well, Janine, I spent on Friday, which is Black Friday, but I mean, I ain't spent on Saturday and Sunday. So I get it. I mean, I get it. The positive vibes. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Truly appreciate you for being here. Again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So again, we are just talking about some practical things that we can do over this week, prayer and preparation over our week, how we can be prepared. Thank you so much. Welcome in. So we were just talking about, okay, so picking one small financial focus for the week, you guys. So I know a lot of people are like, they're not tracking their expenses, but what's one thing you can do this week? Maybe you can pay your bill early. Maybe you can pay extra to your credit card. Maybe you can actually set a budget for the week and really stick to it. So let me know, you guys, what's one financial focus that you want to focus on this week? Let me know in the chat. Let me know, like, you know what, Janine, this is what I'm going to focus on. Let me know. Let me know. I know for me, you guys, I had put extra to my student loan. So the one thing that I am focusing on this week is paying extra to my student loan. So that is what I'm focusing on. I will be making that payment on Friday. So that's one of the things that I'm, like, okay, I'm going to focus on, because all your girls' extra money is going to student loans. Let me know. And I'm just feeling like, oh, man, you guys. I'm telling you, I say it all the time. I can't wait till I'll be like, I'm debt free, you guys. All of the freaking money I'm giving to these student loan providers, man. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm just like, I don't want to do it, but I'm trying to be debt free, you guys. So let me know in the chat, you guys. Anita, thank you so much for joining. From what is one financial focus that you're focusing on this week? Let me know. Let me know. Figuring a side hustle. Ooh, okay. Figuring a side hustle, Miss Jessie. Okay. Love that, friend. Figuring out a side hustle. So I think you download, friend. Let me know. Did you download my 15 side hustle guide? And let me know in the chat. Did you feel like the side hustles was helpful? And let me know if any of the side hustles you are you thinking about. Let me know what side hustles are you thinking about, because that's it. I'm not gonna lie, that's important. That's important. Sometimes you gotta grind sometimes. Figuring out a side hustle. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Who else, you guys? What else are you focusing on? Yes, I will be going down them. Oh, okay. You'll be going down them. Okay. Now, friend, have you ever tried like Uber or Lyft or Instacart? Let me know. I've never had a side hustle, but I definitely need to consider it. Joy, friend. Let me tell you something. So, hello, lady, Dr. Trish. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Joy, let me tell you. So go to the link in my bio, friend. The VA, the virtual assistant and the digital products. Yes, the virtual assistants, y'all. Dr. Trish, thank you so much for joining the Friend Club. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I follow this one creator that's a virtual assistant, and she get like $3,000 a month. I want to try that. Like, because you figure if you're like an organized person already, right? You have so many skills, you can schedule, and it's virtual, y'all. Virtual assistant, because I was really looking into that, y'all. I feel like the virtual assistant is definitely a good side hustle. But Joy, I wanted to tell you, friend, if you go to the link in my bio, go to my stand, right? I have a 15 side hustle guide for moms. It's free, friend. Go download it and check it out. Just 15 ideas that you probably, some of them, I feel like a lot of them on here you probably know of, but it's some other ones on here, friend, that I was just like, oh, I never thought about it. You know, never thought about it. I'm going to check it out tonight. Yes, friend. I'm trying to tell you, I like it. I was just like, when I was actually writing it, I was just like, oh, okay. Like I just never thought about it. And then also, I always tell people, think about the skills that you already have. Like, what do you already do well? Like, let's say you're a teacher, right? And you could tutor. That's you're going to get more ROI, which is return on your investment for you to do tutoring on the side. I'm gonna tell you one thing too else that I told people that was a really lucrative side hustle, you guys, that I did. That thank you so much for the follow, Eni Anaya Marie. Oh my gosh, you guys, when I tell you all of my family is in this room, these kids, y'all, first of all, the one that said Aiden, which I'm glad he probably popped out, that's my 15-year-old. Anaya Marie is my family. I think that's her. I'm pretty sure. You got these teenagers be jumping in and out of your life. Like, y'all just be distracting me. Okay. Great support. No, Luna, they be coming in here distracting me. Okay. Just like y'all said, I think when my other live, my 20-year-old came in, like, hi, mom. Like, y'all distracting me. Okay. I don't need y'all to be, y'all not even interested in what I'm saying. Sorry, you guys. But because the family be coming in and distracting your girl. So yes, that's listen, they do be distracting me, Coach Jesse. Like, oh my gosh. But what was I saying, y'all? Now see, I done lost my train of thought. I was talking about the side hustle guy. Oh, I was about to say the one of the lucrative side hustles, you guys, that I did, and I think I talked about this before. Now, if you're an animal lover, right? If you love animals, and Miss Jessie, this will go good for you as well because you have dogs. I did dog sitting for 2 days over the weekend. And a lot of times when you pet sit, they want you to have like a dog already, or they want you to have like animals, so you kind of used to it. I made $500, y'all, in 2 days for pet sitting. And I didn't even do anything. My sons walked the dog. The owner gave us the food. She was gone over the weekend. She went on vacation. The dog was really, it was a good dog. We watched it 2 days, y'all, $500. Okay. So pet sitting, don't sleep on it. That's just another way. You know what I mean? Especially, let me see. It's giving me the thing. Sorry, y'all. What's the name? It's giving me the wow. Yes, Miss Jessie. I'm telling you, that's what I was thinking. Like, I think that would be a good side hustle for you. And again, since you already have a dog, you probably are already walking your own dog. So for you just to, now again, your girl. Now some people get a little, probably be a little strategic with it and maybe get 2 or 3 dogs. And listen, you can get 2 or 3 dogs. I don't know the size of your home or anything like that, but can you imagine getting 2 or 3 dogs and making $1,500 over the weekend for 2 days, y'all? 2 days for just watching dogs. Now, again, you got to probably be a dog lover or whatever. But again, these are just lucrative things that we can do to get some extra money. I have 2 dogs. Yeah, I know. I be seeing it in the Fab Lab and all that stuff like that. So then, and I'm Alan, welcome in, friend, welcome in. Now I will say too, probably to make sure that your dogs will be okay, like with a new dog. Thank you for joining a fan club, friend. So you know what I mean? Because my dog, I have a golden doodle, and he's small. Like and the dog that I watched, he was a big one. He was a big dog, y'all. But my dog, he was good though. He wasn't like. He was just good evening, friend. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Tonight we're talking about prayer and preparation, and being stressed about money or being stressed about all of the things, but we're actually talking about side hustles right now. And one of the good lucrative side hustle that I was talking about was dog pet sitting. And I was saying that I made $500 in 2 days when I pet sit one dog. So just giving some options for you guys to do. I will also say Instacart, you guys, don't sleep on Instacart. Instacart, I made like money. Like I want to say every time I used to turn my little Instacart app on, like I would do 2 or 3 orders and I would make like $150 in like 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours. Now, again, if you like grocery shopping and you don't mind going grocery shopping for somebody else, that's another way for you to do it. You can easily get $150, 2, 3 orders, boom, and you done. So depending on how much money you need, do it in 2, 3 days. You could easily get over $1,000. So it just really depends on where you're at, just trying to thank you so much, friend, for the hand hearts. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. You always come in and show out, Alan. I'm forever grateful for you, friend. I am forever grateful for you. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Truly appreciate it. So another thing, you guys, that is so important for us to do is speak life over your finances, over your situation. Affirmations. I am big on affirmations, y'all. I am so big on affirmations. Remember, God doesn't need perfect. Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. I know you exactly looking at my gift gallery. Thank you so much. And I think that was like the last 2 in there. And I was trying not to stress out about it. I'm just like, I'm not stressing out about leaving D1 and going to C5. I'm not going to do it. Your girl is not going to stress out about it. But so I was just like looking at that. I think you're probably looking at my gift gallery. So thank you so much, friend. But remember, God doesn't need perfection. He blesses your consistency. So remember, be consistent, whatever I am. I know you are, friend, Alan. I know you are. I'll be doing that too. Like going into the gift gallery. What do they need? What do they need? How can I bless them? I know. Thank you so much, friend. Truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. But again, I'll be telling people I'm not stressed about these little leaks, y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not stressing about the leaks. All of my content creators, y'all know, all the live posts in here, y'all know, we can't be stressed about the league, y'all. We can't do it. Either you're going to get there or you're not. Like, and then, you build enough community and it's like, okay, you try to go around, but not to really be stressing out about it because there's other things to be stressing out about than wherever. Good for you. Don't stress it. Luna, I be trying not to stress it, friend. I really do. I'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's like tempting to be like, oh man, you want to league up, but you got to use this platform. Like, I feel like I've said it so many times, you guys, especially all of the live posts in here. You guys got to use this platform strategically, especially for the creator that we was that heard in our like Zoom. I feel like I took a lot of notes from her, you know what I mean, of how you need to just be using this platform strategically, you guys. I'm just going to say that, just to use it strategically. So that's just all I want to say. Thank you so much. Yes, we do. Yes, Luna. Yes, we do, friend. We do. We do. We do. We do. We definitely do. And you know what else too that I was saying to you guys that that was so important for me. Like I didn't go live yesterday and I was thinking like, oh, I could go live and maybe fill up the gift gallery. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes we need to unplug. And I know this is kind of something that I feel like I always say, but it is so true, y'all. Whatever it is, don't overwhelm you with the live schedule. Don't overwhelm, yourself with having to be on here every day. Your family needs you. Your outside, your real life, your friends and family, use this platform as a tool, but don't let it consume you because there's so much more than outside of this platform. Like today, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I work from home and I went to church today and it just felt so good to actually be around people and all of the things. And I'm like, and to not be looking at my phone, not be looking at the, comments or whatever, to sometimes we really have to just unplug, you guys. We just really have to unplug. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Go spend some time for just you. Get your nails done, get your feet done, get your hair done. Whatever it is, sometimes it's just so good to just unplug, y'all. It's so good. And that's what your girl did yesterday. I was like, I'm unplugging. I'm unplugging. And I'm just like, listen, I ain't gonna be stressed. I'm not gonna be stressed. And again, I feel like that's the exact good word for me to say about our week this week. You guys, if we can, to not go into your week stress, whatever it is that you are worried about. It is Sunday night. If you get off this live, take some time to pray about it. Ask God for wisdom, whatever you're facing, whatever it is. Ask God for wisdom. Ask God for strength, Lord, that you know what, give me strength in reference to this finances. Give me strength to not worry about this upcoming week. Give me strength to not constantly be worrying about these bills because I know. Do you see my comment? No. Oh, it says some. No, some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. No, friend, it was filtered. I'm sorry. So I'm about to say it was filtered. Put it in unfilter it. How do I unfilter it? Let me see. Alan, you just level up, level 9 in the fan club, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, now this freaking sticker works. I tried this before, y'all, on the sticker network. Thank you so much for leveling up. Click on it. Okay, let me see. Click on it. So it says some. Do you see my comment? Oh, sent 4 comments. Oh, let me see. Let me see. No, let me see. Oh, comments. No, so it didn't let me click on it, friend. Let me see. Do you see my comment? Try to write it again and then let me see because it's not click on it because so it's almost like it's like grayed out or whatever and it's not even showing. The only thing I could click on is that try to write it again. What is it asking me for? A flash goal, and of course it would ask me for 5 heart me's. This thing gets on my TikTok, just be knowing what to do, y'all. It is asking me for 5. I don't know. Using the helper. I don't know. Let me. Oh, thank you so much for the heart, me friend, Mrs. Rosa. Fiance is laughing at me. Oh, Ms. Rosa, welcome in, friend. Dr. Trish, I can't see the comment. I don't know why it's not letting me see the comment. Happy Sunday, friend. Happy Sunday. It's not letting me, like, it's not giving me an option. Like, you know how when people level up in your room and it says like celebrate, or it's not giving me a message where I can unfilter the comment. So I'm sorry, friend, if I missed your comment. If you want to put it in or maybe change the word so I can read it, let me know. But I'm sorry I can't see it. Because I don't know, this thing be acting crazy sometimes. And let me put this up here because let me put this up here. So okay. Luna, you got it. Oh, did she got it? I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to miss any comments. Let me know if I missed your comments. Truly, sorry about that, because I know how it feels to be missing comments, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. When I be in the lives and you be saying a comment, you be like, dang, they missed my comment. They didn't even say anything. Your girl be feeling like that. I'm not gonna lie. So if I missed your comment, I am truly sorry. If you want to say something else in the chat, Dr. Trisha, if you want to say something else, let me know, because I do be feeling the way too. I'll be like, dang, they missed my comment. They ain't even say nothing. So again, you guys, using Tapper on your live, and fiance is laughing. Oh, at the device. Oh, thank you so much for the Tapper. Listen, y'all, I keep saying I'm gonna get a Tapper. I'm getting it. When I get off this live tonight, I'm gonna order it. I don't even know why I didn't buy it, y'all. I really don't even know why I didn't buy it yet. I'm just being lazy and just be. My husband laughs at it too. Yeah, my kids probably be laughing at it too, you guys. But again, oh man, so what we saying? After he laughed so hard, he almost fell off the bed. I'm cracking up. Get 2.0 version wireless. Oh yeah, I'm getting a wireless version. I'm definitely getting a wireless, because I can't be having. I got enough stuff that's already plugged up, y'all. Enough stuff that is already plugged up. Thank you so much, everybody that's in the room again. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. Hold on, let me see. And you know what else too, you guys? I'm gonna turn it. Let me see. Me and Luna have it in our shop. Okay, yeah, I know. I definitely was gonna get it from you guys. Definitely. I'm getting it when I get off this live. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then they'll never do it. And I'll never do it. I don't have no reason why I'll never do it. But I'll just be like, I'm gonna do it, and I'll never do it. But what I'm about to say, you guys. So another thing is to speak prosperity over your money. Speak prosperity over your money, or even any situation that you are dealing with. Speak prosperity over it. Let's speak positivity over whatever situation that you are dealing with. You've spoken stress so long. Speak peace. Oh, thank you. Welcome in, Rochelle. Thank you so much, friend, for joining the fan club. Oh, you fan 75. Rochelle, thank you. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Good evening, love. Good evening. Welcome in, friend. If you are new to my room, put new. I think you are new. Good evening, chat. I think you are new. Well, I say Grace on there, so I think maybe you did come in my room before. I'm not too sure. If you are new, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. And tonight we're talking about prayer and preparation over our week. And some things new here. Yeah, I figured you were new here, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. So tonight, excuse me, y'all. I feel like I be needing some water or something. I don't even have no water down here. I think I met you in Miss Lisa's live. Oh, you look so pretty tonight. Oh, thank you, Dr. Trish. Oh, you met me in Mrs. Lisa's live. Oh, well, welcome in. Truly appreciate it. That's why I always, I be in these little TT streets, y'all, scrolling and stuff, introducing myself, trying to meet different people. So I'm glad that you met me and Mrs. Lisa live. I'll be all over. So, but truly, truly appreciate you. And again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in this, in this center. And again, usually I'm talking about budgeting. Mondays I talk about budgets. Wednesdays I talk about savings. Fridays, you are so cute, Janine. Oh, thank you, y'all. All I did was take out my little what did I do, y'all? Take out my so my locks were twisted, and I took out my locks so I can give this little curly look, y'all. And your girl did my lashes. So if you guys, or I did a self-care live, right? If you guys are ever interested in some lashes and you want it on the low, I did my lashes today, y'all. It's in my shop. So I'm telling you, it saved me tons of money. They are cute. Friend, Rochelle, I'm telling you, friend. And I did a live on how to do it. It's so super easy. Your girl is not the DIY girl. I'm not it. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Guarantee you. Like, you could ask any one of my friends. They'd be like, Janine don't know how to do like DIY. Your girl used to go to a lash girl for forever. I used to get my nails done. But since I'm on a budget, since I'm trying to pay off some debt, y'all, I said, all right, well, let me just learn it. And the lashes, the kit that I have that's in my bio, it's like $40 or maybe $30. But when I tell you I've had this kit for like 4 or 5 months, it has different lashes, like different lengths, 14, 16, 10, 12. And literally it's so super easy. Maybe I do have a replay of the video where I show you how to do the lashes. Maybe I'll put that on my page just for people that's interested, because it's really easy, friend. Literally, you put the bond glue on there, you put it on your natural lash, and you just literally stick it on there. So super easy. And I'll show you how to do my nails, which I be doing my nails, because your girl's on a budget over here, okay? I'm trying to be debt-free, y'all. Trying to be debt-free. So, I'll be trying to. But thank you so much, you guys, for the compliments. I'm trying to do all the things, trying to show up, but trying to still stay on a budget and look cute. So you know how that is as a woman. You still kind of want to feel cute, but on a budget, right? I understand that, love. Yes, like, you know what I mean? You still want to feel cute. You still want to feel beautiful as a woman, for all the ladies that are married, for your husband, you still want to give that it factor to your husband or whoever is special in your life. So make sure, you can get your little lashes, make sure you get your nails done, whatever it is, okay? But we can do that all on a budget without breaking the bank, okay, y'all? So yeah. So let me see, you guys. But yeah, again, so usually I'm talking about budgeting, different things, debt, or saving money, or on a budget. But tonight's Sunday Lives, I feel like it's always important to me, because here's where we talk about, praying about things, trying to prepare for our week, how you can prepare for your week in a way. What are the things that you want to kind of leave at the foot and at the altar of God? What are some of the things that you want to focus on financially for the week? Maybe this week you want to just really focus on, paying all your bills on time. Maybe this week you want to really focus on not eating out. Talking to your girl, right? Because I just had Chipotle on Saturday, y'all. Don't judge me. Who was that? He sent you a flying kiss. Who? I don't know. Oh, Alan. Oh, he was he's another creator, a live host. Yeah, he's another live host. Yeah, that's my friend. But he's married, y'all, so it's not like that. So yes, Alan. Yeah, just a live post that I met in another room. But yeah, Dr. Trish, not what you're thinking, friend. Not what you're thinking. Thank you so much, Lily, for liking the live. Truly appreciate it. But then again, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. These, sometimes on this TikTok streets, people be trying to slide in your DM, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not on here for that. I'm not on here for that. Welcome in, Miss Treetop. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yes, your girl's not on here for that. Okay, I was just saying, yeah. He's so nice. Like, I met him in another room. And he just always comes in and show out if he's still here. Thank you so much, Alan. He's like just such supportive. So that's why you just don't never know who you'll meet in the different rooms, on scrolling on the TT streets or whatever. So he was just another person that I met on the street. I stopped getting those messages. Thank goodness. Oh, Dr. Trish, you stopped getting those messages. Woo! Your girl had to shut a couple down. I think one of the guys had heard me say like, oh, I'm a single mom or something like that in another room. Or we talking about relationships or something like that. And I said, oh, I'm not dating. And he like slid in my DM like, are you still open to love and that? And I'm just like, there have been many. Listen, I'm like, I am still open to love, but TikTok is not a dating app. Okay. So let me just shut it down really quick. I don't want to waste your time or my time. Okay. So I wonder if they even are real. Some of them are real. Some of them are real. I've had quite a few that are like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And I'm like, I'm on here for business and meeting community. I'm not on here for that. But even though I be telling my family, friends, I'm like, my future husband is watching my lives. I be telling my family that, like, yo, I'm telling y'all, my future husband is watching my content, y'all, for real. But then you kind of just know, like, I'll be listening to Dr. Michelle, I just deleted it. Don't entertain it. Exactly. I don't entertain it. I definitely don't. Like, definitely don't. But also, I feel like God will give me discernment on what it is. And if it is some type of connection, because you just don't never know. I feel like he will come correct. Okay. These ones they ain't come correct, y'all. And your girl ain't even entertaining honesty at the moment. I'm like, dating is just on the last thing on my mind at this point. Sorry. Anybody that's like thinking, oh, thank you so much. Whoever's looking, it's just the last thing on my mind at this point. Like I'm willing to date, but not right now. So just not right now. So again, it ain't about me, y'all. But yeah, so definitely, y'all, we are going to be prepared for this week. And maybe if you're dating, maybe you want to ask God, to bring your future husband. Whoever's on here, for the single women on here, Dr. Michelle, you know who she is. She's a relationship and dating coach. She is absolutely amazing, you guys. So if you want some relationship advice, make sure that you check out her live. She's not in here, but she's absolutely amazing. So again, you guys, we can speak prosperity over our paycheck. Okay. So one of the things that, yes, she is. Yes. Dr. Trish, she's definitely amazing. One of the things, you guys, love her. Yes. So do I. I just like her calmness, her just like, she's just in the right place. Thank you so much, you guys, still for continuing to like out the live. Truly appreciate it. So one of the things, you guys, that we can do this week is when your paycheck hits, when you open your bank account, pause and say, before you even look at it, pause and say, Lord, thank you for this provision. Thank you for this check. Let it stretch, let it multiply, and let it meet every need. Maybe you are asking God tonight, you guys, that you may be struggling because you are barely surviving. Coach Jennifer, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, getting your heart me. Thank you. Welcome in. So maybe you are just really, good evening, honey. Good evening, friend. Good evening. Maybe you are really stretched about your paycheck this week, you guys. Maybe you're like, you know what, Lord, I need this paycheck to stretch in a way. And again, we talked about just really, thank you so much for the hand hearts, friend. Truly appreciate you, friend. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Step one, again, before we even look at our paycheck, y'all, to really thank God, you just to ask him to stretch it. And again, and also to really trust, you guys, that he will stretch it. He will multiply it. He will supply all of our needs. And, a couple affirmations that we could say over our money this week, you guys, is my money flows with purpose. My money flows with purpose. Write that in the chat if that resonates. My money flows with purpose. Know that this week, your money is going to flow with purpose. It's going to pay all your bills. It is going to exceed whatever things that you are worrying about. Your money flows with purpose. I have peace, not panic. My money flows with purpose. Yes, Luna. Yes. Know that we are really going to ask God for peace. God, I have peace and not panic. We are going to have peace over our money. We are going to have peace over the job. We are going to have peace over any family situation. We are going to have peace over my money flows with purpose. Yes. It flows with purpose, you guys. Yes. And I have peace and not panic. Tara, Savannah, thank you so much. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live. I have peace, not panic. I know a lot of you guys were saying that you're stressed, about different things, that you are worried, but know that just ask God for peace tonight. That you have peace and you are not panic. And if you are in a panic mode, that you know what, you just pray and ask God, Lord, just give me peace in this area, whatever it is. Bam, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate you. Welcome in. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So we are talking about some affirmations over at The Chosen. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Love that name, The Chosen. Welcome in. And again, we are talking about some affirmations, The Chosen. You are welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are talking about all things personal finances with God in the center, but we are really talking about behind closed doors. A lot of people may be stressing about their money. And tonight we were talking about to leave it at the foot of God. Leave it leave it at the altar. And we have peace and not panic. And God's hand is on my finances. Put a 1 in the chat if you really believe that God's hand is on your finances. Whatever it is, you're getting an influx of audience all of a sudden. Yeah, I know. I see that, Dr. True. You know why? Because I turned on the card. Look at your number. I know. I turned on the card. Yep, I turned on the card. That's why. So, and also, which I probably should talk about a little bit. One of the things, you guys, that is in my cart, and it's a really good, it's a 31 devotional over inviting God into your finances. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys want to check it out, it is in my cart. But again, it's a 31 devotional, and it talks about money and finances. Yes. Yep. You'll never see Dr. Lisa do it all the time, and her numbers in her room double. I watched it all the time. It's strategic, definitely. So I'll be like, oh, okay, I done tested it out a couple times. Dr. Thank you so much for reviewing the product. Yes, I done test it out a couple times, so it definitely does work. So it's like, you kind of know when to turn it on, when not to turn it on. But again, yes, this guide, this 31 devotional, is very, very, very good, you guys. And again, it's like biblical principles in reference to your money. So I think it was just so good, and it's definitely aligns with the brand. So Juan, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So again, put in the chat, you guys, if you believe that God's hand is on your finances. If you just are saying, you know what, God, like, I believe that you are going to bless me when it comes down to my finances, that you are going to cover me, that you are going to make sure that every bill is paid, that you are going to, if you are drowning in debt, if you have no savings. I feel like, a lot of my recent clients, have like, shame and guilt because they don't have any savings. But I just want to encourage you guys out here tonight that, a lot of people don't have savings, and I don't want you to feel any shame or guilt for it. But know that there are so many strategies that we can put in place that we can start to save. And even if it's small amounts, you guys, like even if it's $25, sometimes it's good to just be in to create these, habits. You may want to automate your savings. You may want to transfer some money from one account to the next account, and then don't get a debit card for it, and make sure you don't have a card for it. But what you want to do is start to really have, good money habits, right? Good money habits. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live. And that's one of the things that we want to focus on. We definitely want to focus on, welcome in, friend. Graceful Gangs. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Hey, friend. Hey. So excited for you. Hey, friend. I'm so happy I caught you on live. I'm so happy you called me too, friend. Listen, I was so mad, friend, because I wanted to, like, I know that you didn't have the co-host feature on there, but I was like, man, I just want to show her so much. And I know you didn't have the co-host feature on there. Thank you so much for you reached level 13. Oh, thank you, friend. Welcome in. But listen, you guys, Graceful Games, you guys. So I was telling her about, she's a new live host, and I was telling her about Dr. Lisa, you guys. So yes, we will definitely get it together. Yes, welcome in. So one of the things that I sent you a message, Graceful Gang, is like, it's the community that we have in our agency is absolutely amazing. Chrissy, welcome in. Some of the live creators are here tonight and that they are in the room. But Graceful Gang, she is a new live host, you guys. And I was, just telling her some tips. But you guys remember how it was when we first got on live. We were scared. We were nervous. People coming in and out your room. We don't know all the buttons and all of the things. So I told her she got to check out Angel, welcome in. I appreciate your support, friend. You are welcome, because I know I was there. I listened. You did way better than I did on my first or second live. You just did way better. So if you ever get a chance, friend, I gave you the information to Dr. Lisa, but I'm gonna make sure that I tag you. She's Everybody in the room that's tagging you, they know. She's absolutely amazing. She's absolutely amazing, y'all. And I also, all of the live creators in the room, y'all, she wanted to do workout. So I gave her Natty Nats information. So I told her, I was like, yeah, you could do workout on live. Y'all, let her know how them workout lives be popping. Okay. I was like, oh, yes. I said, you easily can build a really good community. I said, all you need, and this is what I was trying to tell you, friend, all you need is one device. Like, you see how my device is? This is on my phone. So you need one device that's actually showing the workout, like if you're working out. So then, and then you need another one that's maybe a tablet or something that you can watch the chat. Because what you want to do as a live host, and once you build your your confidence, you want to make sure that you acknowledge everyone that comes in your room. Like, hey, welcome in. So if you have the other device next to you, your phone, you still can, be working out, but then you can still acknowledge, like, okay, welcome in, because again, as a live host, you want to acknowledge everyone that's in your live, because people want to feel seen. They want to feel heard. And I don't know about you, friend. You ever go into somebody's room and you say, hey, like you say, oh, I'm new here. Or you say, welcome in, and people don't acknowledge you. I don't know about y'all, but when I go into those rooms, I'm out of those rooms. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yes. And I was trying to like explain that to you, friend, but the chat, it was just like hard. But yes, like, again, you know how you go into people's lives and they don't recognize you after you done said, like, oh, hey, it's almost like you a real person over there. Like, hey, I said hi, and hey, nobody said. So that's why I say you got to make sure that you get to advice. I've been in a life and the host fell asleep. Oh, the host fell asleep. What? Oh my God. I am cracking up. The host fell asleep in the line. What was they doing? What exactly? What was they doing? What? We all started leaving. Yes, I mean, that host must have been tired for her to fall asleep. Whoever they were, to fall asleep on live. Oh, I don't know, that seemed crazy. But yeah, so that's why I always say you definitely got to have two devices, definitely. Because again, they can watch you work out. Because here's what another thing, friend, people just going to come in your room just to watch you. They just going to watch you. They probably won't even say nothing. But the people, when you start to really build community, they going to come in and they going to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey. And then that way, the other device, you could see who's coming into your room and make sure you acknowledge them. But I'm telling you, friend, you definitely should do the workouts. Your room will definitely be popping. I already know it will. So definitely check Dr. Lisa out. She does live 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. every single day. And again, it's a great community. You will not be disappointed, friends. So, just check it out. So you guys, let me see. I'm going to check her out. Yes. She's very, very, very good. She does one-on-ones. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, tap the screen. Oh, I'm at 20K, y'all. I'm at 20K. Oh, super, super excited. Thank you so much, you guys, for liking the live, for sharing it out. Truly, truly appreciate it. So what was I saying? God's hand is on our finances. So I know you guys, again, I know it's probably late on the East Coast, y'all. Let me see. Let me just look at something. Let me see how long I've been live, y'all. Oh, okay. I ain't been live that long. Well, we won't see. I'm just looking at, okay. So again, all the new people that are in the room, again, this live was really about prayer and preparation. Also, you know what, you guys, if you have any prayer requests, that you want me to specifically pray for, put it in the chat. And thank you so much for the hand heart, friend. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you have any things that you want me to specifically pray for, hey, hear from the FYP, Motivated Nurse Wealth. Oh, you hear from the FYP. Welcome in for wisdom on my proposal. Yes. Motivated Nurse Wealth. Welcome in. I'm glad that you are here from the FYP, friend. Welcome in. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So tonight we are talking about behind closed doors. Many of us are stressing about our money, or many of us are really, worried about something, and we just have this fake smile. I love it. Thank you so much, friend. Many of us, again, we are, thank you so much for the repost, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many of us are worrying about things. So, Luna, friend, I am definitely going to prepare to purposely. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Pen Club. Sai, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Um, so I am definitely going to be praying for your proposal, Luna. Definitely. Anybody else? This is awesome. Oh, thank you so much for the October. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. Motivated wealth nurse. Yes, yes. I think a lot of people come into my live and they'll be like, me, and I was praying about my finances, or I was stressed about something. And again, I think, a lot of times I thank you for the prayers. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like that's the least the amount of things that I could do. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And anybody else, that you want me to specifically pray for something. And you don't have to get specific about it, you guys. You just may say, you know what, can you just pray for my job? Maybe you want prayer over your family. Yet the greatest thing you can do. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. The power of prayer. The power of prayer, y'all. And then they say prayer, it's so important, the power of prayer, to go before God, whatever you're stressing about, whatever you're worried about. And again, if you have any other specific prayer requests, put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. You may say, you know what, Jenny, just pray for my finances. I'm worried about my finances. Or maybe it's your health. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's praying over your family. Maybe it's praying for that next job, right? The increase, whatever it is. So many of us, again, are behind closed doors. We are really stressing and we are really going through it behind closed doors. And sometimes, we live in this social media world, you guys, where we just gotta pretend, or we just have to act like everything is all together and that we are not silently suffering, right? And I just want to invite everyone in here to say it's okay to reach out to help, to have somebody pray for you, to ask help for whatever it is. We don't always have to have it together, you guys. It is okay to reach out to your loved ones, your family, whoever it is, whatever it is, that it's okay to ask for help sometimes, because we all need it. We all need it. Amen. Yes, it most definitely is. Yes. But I just feel like we live in a culture where we have to pretend all the time, right? We have to pretend like we have it all together all of the time. And amen, we can't live in fear. It's okay saying I'm not okay. Yeah, graceful gains. When I tell you, friend, that is something that I struggled with for a long time, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was just a woman that I always had this smile on. Like, yeah, I'm okay when I am silently struggling. I am behind those late nights, me crying, me worrying about my finances, me worrying about the things. And I really realized that it's strength and vulnerability, y'all. Now, again, I do believe, yes, why do we do that? I don't know. Why do we do that? Nissa, welcome in, friend. I don't know why we do that. I feel like we just that this just the culture that we live in, that it's almost just second nature to just pretend like we have it all together. Like it is almost like, as a woman, it's a side of weakness when we ask for help. But it's not a sign of weakness, y'all. Vulnerability is strength. In vulnerability is strength in it. When you are able to sit up there and say, I'm struggling with this, I am bold, humble, smart, and straightforward. Whoa, Paul, welcome in, friend. Lamar, Hunter, welcome in. Good night, ladies. Have a good night. Good night, Dr. Trish. Welcome in, friend. Oh, you just gonna come in, friend, with the boldness. Paul, I love that, friend. You are bold, humble, smart, and straightforward. I love that, friend. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. But Luna, I don't know why we do that. I feel like it's just a cultural thing. Honestly, my mom birthed 21 children by my dad. Oh, really? Oh, that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot. Um, That definitely is 65 grandchildren and 87 great grandchildren. That is a lot, friend. That is a lot. I just pray for your mom and her strength to be able to birth 21 kids. I birthed 3 kids, y'all, and I was just like, oh, that's it. 3 is enough. And your girl didn't even want to birth 3. Okay. So 21, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. But Luna, I don't know. That's a large family. It is a large family. I was listening. Your girl had 3, and I was like, no way. I'm not having any more. 3 was enough. 3 was actually too much. Okay. 11 girls and 10 boys. That is a lot, friend. That is a lot. I'm just praying for your mom right now, y'all. Just praying because the thoughts to think about to birth 21 children. I was just like, whoa, like, whoa, 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 whoa. But I don't know why, you guys, again, that we live in a culture where we are, we just have to pretend like we have it together. Now, I do believe, now here's what I will say. I do believe that there is wisdom in who, thank you so much, Paul, for liking the live. Thank you so much, friend. I do believe, thank you so much for the follow, friend. I do believe that you have to use wisdom in who you are vulnerable with, right? Because sometimes, you guys, and I know you guys, let me know in the chat if you guys agree. Sometimes when you're vulnerable with certain people, it can be used against you. So you have to be careful of who you're being vulnerable with. You have to ask God for wisdom and strength because everybody can't handle our vulnerability and everybody can't handle certain things. Man, I definitely think it's important to, yes, Luna, I definitely think it's important to use wisdom. Dr. James, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate it. So yes, I definitely believe that, make sure that you ask God for wisdom, but it's okay to say that you are not okay. And I think that, like I said, you guys, I have struggled with that for years. I will be silently struggling. I will be silently going through it. Oh, hey, Leslie. Oh yeah, Miss Leslie, she's here. I would be silently going through it and silently struggling. And, I just, I feel like the culture that we live in, exactly, we need discernment. My mom used to say, everyone is not your friend. That's so true. Your mom is absolutely right. And my mom used to tell me the same thing. Everyone is not your friend. Yes, because you see some of these things where, especially like on the big like the big celebrities and stuff like that. When the celebrities have a falling out, you guys, and then they be telling everybody business, like, oh yeah, this, and the third, and that. It's just like, God, give me wisdom who can handle it, right? You definitely have to have wisdom who you share your heart to, because again, being vulnerable and sometimes it's hard to be. And then I feel like too, sometimes, y'all, when you've been burnt by somebody, right? When you have shared your heart with somebody and they maybe haven't handled your heart in the way that sometimes you'd be like, well, I'm never sharing ever again, right? Like, and that's what the enemy wants us to do. But it definitely get wisdom when you share, but it's definitely okay to just say you're not okay. It's definitely okay. It's wisdom and vulnerability. And again, I want to encourage everyone on here tonight, if you are not okay, if you're silently struggling, sit it at the feet of God. God is the one that actually can handle whatever you're going through. He actually already knows, you guys, but he can handle whatever you're going through. He can give you strength and when you are going through a storm, whatever your panic, if you are worrying about something, if you are worrying about whatever it is, your finances, your money, your kids. Listen, y'all, I have adult kids. Well, not adult, but they're like 20. And I'm telling you, like I tell people all the time, the one people that be stressing me out is my kids, especially boys. One is 20, one is 18, the other one is 15. And I just be having to stay on my hands and knees in prayer with these teenagers, y'all. Because I'm telling you, like the teenagers and the young adults, woo, woo, I'd be like, Lord, help me. Okay. Lord, help me. So if you guys have older kids and you know what I'm talking about, these young adults, I'd be like, oh my gosh, they stress me out in a way. But I be having to constantly, consistently pray for them. Pray for them. I pray for my boys all the time. All the time. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. And again, we want to, a couple things for all of the new people that are in the room. We talked about a couple things tonight, you guys, to, separate stress from your situation, whatever you are stressed about. We talked about journaling, like write down the actual emotions that you have around your money or whatever emotion that you are stressed about, right? Make sure that you write it down. If you're feeling fear, if you're feeling guilt, if you're feeling shame, write it down and bring it to God and ask him, God, help me see clearly in this area, and then lead me in peace, whatever it is that you're suffering for. We want to walk into our week with peace. We want to walk into our week strong. And again, it's Sunday night, so I pray that everyone's week goes well, but also take some time to just sit and pray to God about it, whatever it is that you are dealing with. Also, we talked about choose progress and not perfection. What if you really, I want you guys to know that we don't have to fix it all in one day. Just take one step to be better, whatever it is. If it's in reference to your finances, maybe you want to focus on, thank you, friend. You helped out. You helped me so much. Oh, so glad that I helped you, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you. I definitely will be on your live in the morning. Tap, 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 tap. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. And again, I just truly appreciate everyone for being here. I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. It is late on the East Coast. Definitely. But also too, for all of the new people here, also let you know, I am a financial coach. So I help moms get out of debt, save money, and get on a budget. So if you are ever interested in any of my coaching, I do one-on-one. So you can look at the links in my bio. And also I have a ton of resources, you guys. And you know what? The one resource that I would recommend you guys to get that is very good, it's called Faith Over Finances. It's a 7-day free guide. Sai, welcome in, friend. It is a 7-day free guide, you guys, that literally will allow you to invite God into your finances. And it's 7 days. It will walk you through, actionable steps on your, I just download all the free guides. Did you say? Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. So I'm about to be like, did you like it? Like, tell me how you liked it. But if you just downloaded it, then I don't know if you looked at it. But again, I was talking about the Faith Over Finance. Great stuff. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it, because y'all, I be creating these, downloads, and it's like when you don't really get feedback, you be like, oh, is it good? Is it not good? I mean, like, I don't know. I want feedback because I'll enjoy the feedback. Like, oh, maybe you could fix this, or maybe you could change this. Listen, your girl, I'm okay with having constructive criticism, but the Faith and Finance guide, I'm not gonna lie, that guide, it has a prayer on there. It has an actionable step, dropping nuggets up in here. I am telling you guys, I always be trying to drop nuggets, definitely, for sure. I feel if people come into my live, number one, I always feel like you're going to have some. Ari, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate it. I always tell people it's a couple things that you're going to get from my life. Some engagements, you're going to laugh. You're going to enjoy yourself. But number two, you're going to get some practical steps that you can do with your money. Right? I'm going to tell you, okay, this is what you can do now, because a lot of times when I coach my clients and a lot of people come to me, they don't know where to start. What do I do? Wait a minute. Should I pay off debt? Should I do this? Should I save? Should I get on a budget? Where should I start? I don't know what to do. So I feel like it's so important to have some actionable steps that you guys can do, like something you can do today. And I always try to make it simple. Because when people think about budgets, when you think about debt, when you think about all the things, it's like, oh my God, it's just so overwhelming, Janine. I don't know where to start. And, hence the name Gracefully Simplify. I am trying to simplify it for you in a way, right? In a way for you to do. And then the last thing, it can be overwhelming. Oh, I know it can, friend. I absolutely know it. Good evening, Gemini lady. Good evening, friend. Good evening. You snooze, you lose. Love that. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, friend. Truly appreciate you. Snooze, you lose. I love that name. I'm telling you, all the names that I be seeing in here, I be like, oh, these credit cards have me in a chokehold. I am praying on them. But that interest side, I know, friend. The credit, look, the student loans got me in a chokehold. I'm like, Lord, help me. Listen, I know the interest, and I tell people all the time, if we just, if you just don't understand the interest, yes, because especially when it comes down to credit card, y'all, if you pay the minimum on your credit card and the interest, it says on your credit card statement. I always tell people, and I always tell my clients, look at your credit card statements. They will tell you on your, if you pay the minimum balance, this is how long it'll take you to pay off the credit card. And that number be like 6 years, 7 years for you to pay the minimum. Like if you only pay the minimum on your credit card for how, it depends on how much the balance is, but the number is ridiculous, y'all. It really is ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. It's asking me to add another flash goal. When am I going to add, you guys? Let me do some pumpkins. Let's see. I'm gonna do pumpkins as my flash goal. But listen, Sai, you're not the only one. The freaking credit cards and the student loans got everybody in the chokehold, especially the interest. Definitely for sure. But that's why it's so important to make sure you get on a plan. I don't know if you are on a debt strategy, but if you are on the snowball method or the avalanche method, there are strategies that you can put in place, friend. Thank you so much, Gemini Lady. Love that name, Gemini Lady. Welcome in, friend. For all the new people that are here, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. But tonight is all about prayer over your finances. Prayer over if behind closed doors you are stressing about money, you are in the right place, friend. I know that money can be overwhelming, especially if you're drowning in debt, if you're drowning in credit card debt. Let's say you don't have any debt, but you don't have a savings. I have to get serious and lock in. Sigh, I know, friend. I know. Listen, I get it. I know. When I tell you I know, girlfriend, I know, girlfriend. So again, there are just some simple steps that we can put into place. If you ever want, to talk about it offline, we can talk about it. But again, there's just some simple things that you can do to make sure that you lock in. And again, creating habits, right? Give yourself grace. And see, okay, what's one thing that I can change? What is one thing that I could change? The first thing that I would say, friend, if you're talking about that you are focusing on credit cards, first thing I would say, friend, make sure that we're not adding any more debt to the credit card. So that's for step number one. I always tell people, listen, we don't want to be digging a bigger hole when we're trying to get out of the one that we're in. So first things first, people, still have credit card debt and they're still using it. If you can, put those credit cards aside, friend. Make sure that you're like, I'm done with using them until the balance is zero. Make sure that you are not using them. And two, friend, make sure, and I have in my, you said that okay. Yes. And then, so if you download all my freebies and you have the one that has the debt plan, which I actually, let me see if I have it here, y'all. Because I would show you. I usually have it, and I don't even have it, y'all. So the debt one, it's a space for you to list all your debt out. And that's what I would recommend, friend, for you to do second, right? So one thing, you'd be like, okay, I'm done with the credit cards. I'm really going to try to focus on it. Two, make sure you write it all down. You need to know you can't fix what you don't face. And I'm going to say that again. You can't fix what you don't face. So we want to face our debt, right? Whatever it is, write down all of the credit cards, all of the student loans, all of the payments, whatever it is. Yes, whatever it is, write it down. So the debt plans that you, the tracker that you, if you downloaded it, you can print out, and again, it's digital. You can print out a couple pages. And if it takes 2-3 pages, make sure you write it all down. It has a place for you to write your interest rate. Oh, love it. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are talking about how we're writing all of our debt down. But tonight is prayer and preparation, and how some of us are stressed behind closed doors. Sometimes we are really, thank you for joining a fan club and getting your heart me. Welcome in, friend. Thank you so much. Besides also to write all the debt down, and then write all the minimums so you can know all of the minimums. I'm a visual person. I feel more productive when I write it down. Absolutely. I am the same way. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I made it digital for people, but what I do is I print it out. I got a little printer over there. I print it out and I write it down. I've been writing things down for years, but some people like to write it and some people like it digitally, because my mom is like, I'm not writing down nothing. My mom is just like, you need a digital guide because ain't nobody sitting up there writing it down. I'm like, well, mom, it's some people that will write it down, and it's some people that will do, where can I get it to print? Where can I get it to print it? So love it. If you go to the link in my bio, it's a digital download. It has the debt, I think it's a debt plan. It's like debt payment plan, and then it has a snowball tracker. Once you download it, it's a PDF. So you can print it anywhere. It can connect to any printer. Again, you can honestly, if you don't have a printer at home, you can easily go to like Staples and you can email the document to like Staples and they can print it. But if you have a printer at home, then it can connect to your printer, because that's what I do. It's just a digital download, or a library. Yes, or a library site. It's free at the library. So again, it's a PDF. It could just go into your email, save it, and you can print it anywhere. And it's so helpful, you guys, because I'm so like, I have to write it down. And again, this will get you on an organized way to look at your debt. So then you'll know, okay, these are all my debts. These are all the minimums. So what am I going to tackle first? And if you are doing the snowball method, then we want to tackle the debt that's the smallest one. So if you have a credit card that's $400, $600, whatever your smallest debt, you want to pay the minimums on all of the rest of the ones and attack the smallest ones with a vengeance, y'all. Any extra money that you have, any side hustles that you're doing, anything, any extra. And another thing that I had said in one of my lives is that, I think it was on Friday, I said one of the creative ways for you to do security guard coach. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So another thing that I said, you guys, is instead of like when you are tempted to sit up there and eat out, let's just say, right, you were tempted to sit up there and DoorDash, whatever money that you was going to DoorDash with, put it to that debt, put it to that credit card. Another thing, thank you so much for the autumn loves. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate everyone for coming in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. We are talking about how we can tackle our debt. And again, writing it down, making sure that we are doing the minimums. And again, with the snowball method, you guys, that is the one that's going to give you some, I'm here for that. Security guard coach, security guard job coach. You are here for the debt conversation. What you here for, friend? Welcome in, welcome in. So all the new people that are here, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So tonight, it's usually about prayer and preparation. If behind closed doors you are stressing about money, but let me know what you're here for. Getting rid of debt. Oh, okay, friend. You are getting rid of debt and you are here for it. Okay. So we have a debt-free Friday, friend, that I strictly talk about debt, all of the ways that you can get out of debt, the strategies. But again, I can talk about it because that's what I was talking about it before. So a couple of free resources that I have that's in my bio that I was talking about. I have a debt plan tracker where it's a PDF and you can write down all your debts. You can print it out. It's a digital download and it's free. I have a ton of free resources in my bio. And what I was saying is you can print it out and then you can list all your debt. And then it also has a snowball method tracker on the next sheet, the next page. Motivation to stay on track. Yes. Motivation to stay on track. So yeah, the snowball tracker, y'all, which is really good. You list all of your debts from smallest to largest. And again, it's such a way to keep you, informed about your finances and in your debt. So then you know which one to tackle. So the strategy, the snowball method, is to, again, pay the minimums on all of your debt and attack the smallest one with a vengeance. Like, listen, y'all, any extra money you get, you are putting it towards your debt. Cut out the eating out, the DoorDash, the Amazon, the TikTok shop purchases, y'all. I'm calling some people out. I know y'all probably got all of them things in your cart. I'm calling you out, friend. I know you got Keish. Welcome in, friend. Welcome me, Graceful Gangs. Yes. Listen, Sai, listen. I know I'm calling somebody out. Listen, I feel attacked. Friend, I'm not trying to attack you. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Listen, I'm talking to myself, y'all. Listen, you don't even know how many items is in your girl's cart. I know. But again, y'all, what's the focus? And again, it's a reason, I always tell people that debt robs us of our peace, y'all. It robs you of so much. It robs you of so much. It robs you of your choices. It robs you of your freedom. It robs you of your time. Put in the chat put in the chat, you guys, tonight, what debt is robbing you of right now. Put it in the chat. Is it robbing you of your time? Is it robbing you of your peace? Is it robbing you of just your strength? Put in the chat what debt is robbed, because it robs you of your choices. It robs you of your choices. Listen, your girl will say, that has robbed me of my time. Okay. The amount of overtime hours that I have been doing at my job is like time and peace. Yes, 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 yes. Put it in the chat, you guys. What, because we can talk about the debt. Put it in the chat. Truth, robbing of putting extra money away for my investment property. Oh, security guard. I love that. You like, listen, I'm trying to invest in this property and this debt is robbing me of it. Yes, I tell people all the time, it's robbing you of so many things, especially like, you know what? And I know for me, you guys, you ever been at a toxic job? You ever been at a toxic job and you're like, I got to stay here because I got to pay my debt. I got to deal with, the nonsense because I got to pay my debt. Debt robs you of your peace, your time, your choices. It robs you of so many things. So when I talk about like the debt snowball and when I talk about, writing your debt down, this is the reason why we're doing it, y'all. And I know it may be a tight season. I know we can't be getting those things in our cart, y'all, only if you need it, right? Because remember, the things that we are working towards, we're working to get out of debt. Now, again, when we out of debt, listen, that's the time to spurge y'all a little bit, because you don't work for it, right? So it's like, listen, you done grind, you done slave. So I just want to encourage everybody that if you want a debt journey right now, know that it's just a season. It's not going to always be there. And know that what's going to come, right? Then now, when you debt free, you can invest. Okay. You can live on that compound interest. You can take that trip with your family, with your kids, whatever it is that it is robbing you of. Just think about being on the other side of it. Think about being on the other side. So again, I do have the free resources in my bio. You can print it out, and that's what we can work towards. That's what you can download, and you can write all your debt out. And then again, be on a strategy. And then also too, if you be focusing on that, make sure you come back on a Friday, y'all, because Friday is debt-free Friday, where we celebrate all of the wins. Okay. So I want to celebrate you. If you put an extra debt payment to your credit card, if you put an extra debt payment to your loan, whatever it is, we want to celebrate you on a Friday. Fridays, my lives are all about debt-free strategies. What side hustles can we do to get out of debt? What extra jobs can we pick up? What can we do to get out of debt, y'all? Because financial freedom is what we are working towards. Put it in the chat if you are determined to be financially free. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean money. Financial freedom can look like you can just take the vacation without worrying. Financial freedom may be that you don't live check to check, that you have savings. Yes, I am determined. Yes, love that, security guard. Yes, 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 yes. Financial freedom may be, you know what? You can maybe get that nice, car if you save for it. I don't know what it is. Maybe you finally can get that purchase that you really want. Or you know what? And I tell people all the time, which I haven't really talked about, is investing. After you are debt free, you need to be investing in the stock market. You need to make sure that your money is working for you. Okay. I haven't really talked about that because that's like a whole nother subject. But listen, yes, 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 yes. Security guard. Listen, I know the benefits of that compound interest, making sure you put it in an S&P 500, making sure you put it in a conservative stock. This is what we need to do to build wealth, because one day we're not going to be able to work. and you want to be able to maximize your money. You want your money to work for you in a way. So again, these are the reasons that we have to sacrifice the now. Remember, we are sacrificing the now to, and what they say, it get greater later. Do it say it get greater later, y'all? Listen, if you believe it's gonna get greater later, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat like, Janine, it's gonna get greater later, okay? So we want to make sure, Cookies Corner, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, friend. So again, truly appreciate everyone for being here. Again, I have a ton of free resources. I also do one-on-one coaching. I am a financial coach. So if you're ever interested in one-on-one coaching, I definitely have a package for everybody. Definitely do. You also can check that out. The link is in my bio. But again, I know it's late on the East Coast, you guys. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. Listen, I want you guys to go into your week strong. I want you, Catherine, thank you so much for joining, friend. I want you to, if you are stressed about your money, if you are worried about the debt, the credit cards, whatever it is, and you know, it may be finances, it may be family, it may be the job, whatever it is that you are silently stressing out about, leave it at the foot of God. Leave it at the altar. Take some time to slow down, to really write things out, to get on an action plan, to really pray about the things, and know that we serve a God that is constantly, you know, he's still in the business of going before us. Whatever you're worried about, know that God can handle it. I encourage everyone tonight. Yes, amen, amen, amen. Yes, I encourage you guys to stay encouraged. If you are on a debt-free journey, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, if you are struggling with your finances, if you are worrying about family things, know that God can handle your prayers. Bring it to him. Bring it to him. Behind closed doors, you guys, a lot of people are suffering in silence. And I am here to say it's okay not to be okay. This is a safe space. And again, if you have any special prayer requests, you always can send me a DM. I know it's late on the East Coast. True, thank you. You welcome, love it. Truly appreciate you, friend. Rosalie, good night. All right, good night. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Again, Danielle, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for liking the, hey, Danielle, hey, friend, hey, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. So this actually is like the ending of my live, but you still can come in, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. And again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So again, I hope you guys got some nuggets. I will be on here tomorrow where we're talking about budgets, y'all. We're going to break down some budgets. Your girl got a little whiteboard and we are going to break it down. Okay, you guys? We are going to just go through a mock budget. Leslie, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, friend. Again, we're going to talk about budgets and what we can do in a real life budget. Like, listen, we're going to go over some finances and we are going to figure out, like, if this is your budget or maybe this is your numbers, this is how, these are actionable steps that we can do to get, you know, to get our budget together. So, make sure you guys check me out tomorrow, 8 p.m., where we are talking about our budgets. But again, I want to encourage everybody tonight. I hope you were blessed by my live. I hope you learned something. I hope you were encouraged. Stay encouraged. Know that I am constantly going to be praying for you, each and every one that's in the live, that comment, that watch, that share, that repost. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. One of the things that my live will always be about is hopefully be some practical steps that you learned, hopefully be some type of, you know, entertainment. And I always end my live, you guys, with a prayer, okay? Because it is so important to invite God into our finances. So I'm going to say this short prayer. Father God, we thank you for every person in this room tonight, oh God. You see the ones who look like they have it all together, but they are silently suffering inside. You know the person who's tired of juggling it all, oh God, the bills, the responsibilities, the pressure. Tonight, Lord, we lay it all at your feet. We give you our worries, our wallet, our weariness, oh God. Replace anxiety with assurance. Replace pressure with peace. Replace struggle with strategy. Remind us that we are not forgotten, not behind, and not alone. You are our provider, our protector, and our peace. We declare that this week will be filled with calm minds, covered needs, and divine direction. In Jesus' name, I pray all of these things. Amen. I truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. If that truly blessed you, put amen in the chat. All of the people that are watching on the YT, if that blessed you, put it amen on the replay. Truly appreciate. Summer, welcome in. Amen. Amen. Welcome in. Thank you, Summer. Thank you so much for following, friend. Truly appreciate it. Hopefully you got the tail end of that prayer, friend. Truly appreciate you. I had just prayed over our finances and over our week. I hope that you are blessed, friend. And again, if you are behind closed doors stressing about your money, stay encouraged, friend. Know that God is definitely going to provide. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Summer. Thank you so much for the hand heart, friend. Oh, thank you again for the hand heart. I wonder, did you hear the prayer? I wonder, did you hear it? I wonder, did you get the tail end of the prayer? Hopefully okay, welcome in, friend. Hopefully you got it. I do be posting the prayers as a replay. Got the end of it. I figured, friend. I'm like, the way you came in, I figured you got the end of it. Friend. Yes, that's one of the things that I do on all of my lives, you guys. I'm like, I will talk about practical steps of us getting our money together. I will have some engagement, some fun things that we can talk about, but the ending of my live will always close in prayer, because I'm a big advocate in one, practical steps to get better with your finances, but two, make sure that you are inviting God into your finances. And sometimes, you may have more bills than money. Sometimes things may not make sense. And when you invite God into your finances, you allow God to just bless you in a way. And it may not make sense to other people. It may not make sense to the outside looking in, but we still serve a God that is a provider. He's a protector, and he is our peace. So truly, truly, again, appreciate everyone for being on here. Your girl will be on here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Good night, friend. Good night, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. So, truly appreciate you. Your girl will be on here at 8 p.m. Andrea, welcome in. Thank you so for viewing the products. And again, your girl will be on here 8 p.m. tomorrow. Talking about budgets. We're going to break down the budget, y'all. So if you're struggling about your budget, maybe you didn't even write your budget for this month. If you didn't write down your budget, if you want some practical tips, if you need some help getting on a budget, make sure you come back tomorrow with your girl, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of the information is in my bio. And again, I hope that this live blessed you. Make sure that you send it out to a friend, invite a friend tomorrow, make sure that you share it out. Okay. And I want you guys to remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.